What's the deal, my people? You know this is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one, and this one is Game of Thrones What You Missed. And what you missed was the foreshadowing of the death of Cersei Lannister. And in this video, I will tell you who would kill her, how he would kill her, and why. As a girl, Cersei Lannister hears about a powerful woods witch named Maggie the Frog, and she seeks her out. Now, Maggie came to Lannisport as a young woman. She was brought there by her husband, who had been trading spices in the Far East. Their son was the founding member of House Spicer. She is the grandmother of Samuel Spicer, Sybil Westling, and Rolf Spicer. Now, Cersei and her friends Jane and Melara go out looking for this witch during the tournament of King Aerys II visit to Westerlands, and it's at this time that Cersei becomes enamored with Prince Rhaegar Targaryen. Now, at the first sight of Maggie's yellow eyes, Jane flees the scene, and in the beginning, Maggie does not want to answer anything for Cersei. But she does agree, and she answers 3 questions for Cersei Lannister. And it's these 3 questions that we could find what's going to happen to Cersei Lannister and how she's going to be killed. When will I wed the prince, she asked. Never. You will wed the king. So at this particular time, Maggie clearly predicts that Cersei will marry Robert Baratheon, not Rhaegar or any other Targaryen like she wishes.
How long can hate hold a thing together?
Well, 17 years is quite a long time.
And it's from this first prediction that we can see the style that Maggie operates with. She's kind of like one of those fortune tellers that if you wish for $1 million, you're probably going to have 1 million deers running around. So we see that she gives you the answer, but not the answer that you're exactly looking for. And I think that's what goes on with the rest of these predictions also. I will be queen, though, asked the younger her. Aye. Malice gleamed in Maggie's yellow eyes. Queen you shall be, until there comes another, younger and more beautiful, to cast you down and take all that you hold dear. So when she confirms that Cersei will be queen, all of a sudden Maggie gets hatred in her yellow eyes. Now, the fact that they're pointing out that her eyes are yellow in this shot tells you that Maggie the Frog is either a Children of the Forest herself or has Children of the Forest blood, and that she is using blood magic and weirwood tree magic to tap into the future of these people, and that is how she's able to see these future. Now, she must have seen a future with Cersei already and must understand what Cersei does in the future. And that is why she is upset when she has to agree and tell her that yes, you will be queen. Now, most people agree that the younger, more beautiful queen that's going to cast Cersei down is either Margaery Tyrell or Daenerys Targaryen. But a strike against Margaery is the fact that she is or may not be as beautiful as Cersei Lannister. Everything indicates that she is very pretty, but she may not have been as beautiful as Cersei is or as she used to be when she was younger. Now, Daenerys, on the other hand, does have that Targaryen beauty. Now, a strike against her could be the fact that it seems that Cersei has lost just about everything that she holds dear, and she still has not run into Daenerys Targaryen. So how Daenerys could be responsible for those things, I do not know. A wild card in this is Brienne of Tarth, who we know is not physically beautiful, but she does have an inner beauty within her. So she may be the person that casts her down and takes all that she holds dear. Will the king and I have children? She asked. Oh, aye. 6 and 10 for him, and 3 for you. So at this particular time, Maggie has predicted the total number of Robert's bastard children, and also the total number of children Cersei will have with him. Now, I know that there is a theory out there that says Cersei may have another baby, and that baby could be Gendry.
She died when I was little. She had yellow hair. She'd sing to me sometimes.
I lost my first boy, little black-haired beauty. He was a fighter too. Tried to beat the fever that took him.
And in this video, I'm not here to discuss that, but if we're going by the prophecy, and so far Maggie's prophecy has been on the money, it says that Cersei will not have any other children but the one she has. So if she does get pregnant at a later date, it's a good chance that she will not keep this baby full term. Now, this is the part of the prophecy that was left out of the show. The old woman was not done with her. However, gold shall be their crowns, and gold their shrouds, she said. And when your tears have drowned you, the Valonqar shall wrap his hands around your pale throat and choke the life from you. So in this prediction, we see that Maggie predicts that Cersei will outlive all of her children. And she says that gold will be their crown and gold shall be their shrouds, which means that they will die as kings and queens. Now, we've seen this happen to both Joffrey and Tommen. It did not go that way in the show for Marcella, unless you want to say that she was married to what could have been considered the heir of Dorne, which would make her the Princess of Dorne, which would make her a Queen of Dorne at that particular time. Now, the most interesting part of it all is Maggie predicts the death of Cersei Lannister, and she says that a person that is called the Valonqar will wrap his hands around her pale white throat and choke the life from her. So the clues that we get from this is the word Valonqar itself. And in High Valyrian, this word means little brother. And this is the reason why Cersei is always paranoid about Tyrion, because she believes that Tyrion is her younger brother and that he will be the one to strangle her. Now, but as we know, Maggie the Frog is just like the genie giving out $1,000,000, right? So the fact that Cersei believes that it is Tyrion Lannister, we have to know that it's not going to be Tyrion Lannister. That leads us to Jaime Lannister, who we know that came into this world grabbing Cersei's toe. So that makes him a couple of seconds younger than Cersei. So could it be Jaime Lannister is the one that will choke the life out of Cersei? Now, there is a problem with this, and the problem that I have specifically with this. Number one, first and foremost, the thing that we hear in this prophecy is that they will use their hands to choke the life out of Cersei Lannister. And Jaime Lannister does not have two hands. He only has one hand. Next, we must look at the word Valonqar. Valonqar means little brother, not your little brother, but any little brother. And this season, we have a little brother who points out this exact fact to Cersei Lannister.
What do you want in return?
Ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to grow up and marry the most beautiful woman in the world. So here I am, with 1,000 ships and 2 good hands.
That's right, Euron Greyjoy. I believe that Euron Greyjoy is the Valonqar, and Euron Greyjoy will strangle Cersei to death. This is what he does to women, and this is how he treats the women in his life. And if you want some more proof, please check out my Euron Greyjoy Forsaken chapter video. Because it's a sample chapter from George, I won't talk about that in this video because I do not wish to spoil it. So please let me know what you think. Do you think that Euron Greyjoy is the Valonqar, or do you think it's somebody else? Please put it in the comment section who you think it is, and make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe to this channel for more videos and more predictions and more prophecies. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.